Hi everybody, so this is Julia from Birdwatcher Supply Company. It's kind of a cold and dreary day today, and so this might seem like kind of a strange topic of conversation, but I'm here to talk about hummingbird nectar today. First of all, if you don't have your feeders out, it is time. The birds are here. I was just buzzed a second ago. Maybe one will come back in while I'm talking. But it's my day to change out my hummingbird nectar, so I thought maybe I'll do a little video because we get a lot of questions about making hummingbird nectar. So there's a lot of recipes out there. You may have heard a lot of rumors, a lot of misinformation, but the only proper way to make nectar to put in your hummingbird feeder is with 1 part white refined table sugar and 4 parts water. So in my little feeder behind me here holds 8 ounces, so I use a cup of water and a 1/4 cup of sugar. So there's a lot of talk about this, refined sugar, and we're all into this natural stuff right now. But natural sugar is actually not good for the birds. And the reason is what makes natural sugar brown or brownish is the iron content, which is really not good for the birds. That can be very damaging to their little organs, so we don't want to do that. Turbinado is out. Natural sugar is out. Honey is definitely out. Honey can cause a fungus to grow on these poor little birds' tongues that can be fatal. So honey's definitely out. Do I need to say it? Artificial sweeteners are out. White table sugar, that is it. That's all we need. Oh, excuse me. There. That is your recipe. And that 4-to-1 ratio approximates flower nectar. So that's the closest thing to natural flower nectar that you can pretty much get. Let's see, we've also heard, oh, well, I like to make mine sweeter because the birds like it. Well, I like Snickers bars, but that doesn't mean that they're good for me. So again, 4-to-1 is your, ooh, did you see that? Is the proper ratio for hummingbird nectar. And maybe if I'm quiet for a second, that bird will come in. He's buzzing around. Anyway, they want me to get on out of here, so I'm going to make some hummingbird nectar right now. Oh, the other thing, let me just say really quick, boiling, not boiling, there's a lot of talk about that also. I use, personally, warm tap water, just something that dissolves the sugar easily so that I can put it out immediately. If you boil the water, that's fine, but you really have to let it cool then before you can put it in a feeder. So warm tap water works for me, just enough to dissolve the sugar. I can put it straight out. You can also make extra and keep it in the fridge for a week or 2, not much longer. It'll grow mold. So, but yeah, I'm gonna make some nectar now and get some fresh nectar out for these little guys buzzing around. So, this time of year, twice a week is how often you want to change the nectar out. Once it gets hot, and that'll do that fast here, 3 times a week, every few days. So think about it this way. If you set a glass of sweet tea out on your back porch, how long before you wouldn't drink it? Probably a lot less than 3 days. So the feeders can grow mold and mildew, and the nectar can ferment. So yeah, it's best to change this nectar out. Flowers don't create a lot of nectar. It's just a sip, and that's fresh all the time. So if we're going to feed these little birds, we want to do it the right way. So I'm gonna slip off camera here for just a second and see if I can't get somebody to come in. So, but then I'm off to make nectar. So have a great rest of your day. Fine, nobody's going to cooperate. Have a great one.